Okay, back here at Backyard Chickens. Just checking on the brooder. Looks like they're clearing out the bedding. I don't know what they're doing. Just eating random things off the floor. Water looks good. Put this other little heater in there, and I realized I better get some bigger containers because they're running out of room. So I got a couple bigger containers. Over here is one, and one is outside. That one's prepared for tonight or tomorrow to do the switch. Check the temperature. It is about a perfect temperature. Yeah, about 90 degrees is perfect. Their food is a little warm. Water's a little warm. That's not food, that's grit. But they need a bowl of grit and they need their food, and they keep them separate so that they can alternate, and then they get enough grit in their diet. That helps to eventually helps them grow and produce better eggs. So this little heater is, I don't remember, I'm not promoting anything, but it works well inside the house. I came out here last night and the temperature of that little heater was only in the 80s. It should have been near 100. So tonight I've got this other lamp here and debating whether I should hang that up. But then, of course, since it's hooked on the wood, I would need another lid. I'm not going to take any chances with the cats and the animals coming in. Although I got the door fixed so I can close the door. What else was I going to do? Oh, I need some fly paper. There's a ton of flies in here this morning. There's nothing in here now. But the girls are doing good. There's one of them eating some grit, and then they're just exploring. A couple of them are over by the food. Here's one right here by the water. Hello. So my sister and sister-in-law wanted to name them the Golden Girls. So Dorothy, Sophia, Blanche, and Rose. I don't know which is which. So anyway, they all look pretty happy. They're eating well, they're drinking, they're eating their grit. It's a little crowded, so I like the little heaters. If I turn it up to high, I think I can get it to work better tonight. As hot as it is here, you would think I don't need it, but see, the floor is only 84. They say keep them at 90. So the brooder is 92. So that's good. All right, so I was cleaning out Elsie's little nesting box, and I forgot to put that brick back in place, so there's no egg today. She's so sensitive. If she doesn't have everything perfect, she won't lay her eggs. But I set this up a little different with this roost. They're going to be, hopefully they'll all learn how to use that long one there. That way it's easier to collect the poop when it falls at night. And this little setup here is just for Elsie because she's been pooping and it's been falling on the floor, so this way I can capture it all with this wall here. But I got it cleaned up today. She just hasn't been in here. She's been out exploring. So let's go take a look and see what she's up to. Hello, Elsie. Hello, sweetheart. What's wrong? No, I'm not coming out now. It's too hot. I'm going to go get a few things at Lowe's. She's doing well. She was out this morning, sort of exploring the yard. I went in to check on the babies, and our dog Coco jumped in the garden here. Well, it's not really a garden, more like a compost heap. She jumped in here. It's pretty funny, actually. I just gave up trying to keep her out. There's nothing in there that can hurt her, so I just let her jump in. And she likes to dig holes, so she jumps in there and digs around. There was some bedding and an aloe vera, which she doesn't seem to do anything to the aloe vera. Maybe she broke one off. I don't know. It's an aloe vera. It'll grow. It'll heal itself and grow back. And up here, just some random plants. So Elsie wants to come out again, so I'll take her out for a few minutes. But I got to get to the store. Look at her chomping at the bit. She really wants to come out. All right. She just loves it coming out now that she's learned how to get along with Coco, and she's learned how to explore the yard. As long as it's not too hot out, she loves to come out. This is good for her. I mean, it's a lot of variety for her diet, which she needs to help her with the grit she needs, help her with the greens. She has quite a large roaming space. She mainly likes the shade, but our yard's not small, so she has a long way to go to wander around. Anyway, let's let her wander and see what happens. So you can see she's just sort of hanging around the run here. And this run I put together a couple years ago when I originally bought the 2 chickens. And there's some previous videos that show the sort of the transformation of it. This new roof is a canvas roof. I was using the plastic tarps, and they get torn up. Even the canvas ones do, as you can see my neighbor's boat. You can see the tarp. That's a canvas tarp also, and it got torn up in the last wind. We still had our plastic tops, but now we moved to the canvas, and I think it'll last longer. We'll see how it goes, but it'll last till next January when we get our July. July we get big rainstorms here too. So I think that's when they got all torn up last July. But they're this one's holding up real well. There was a couple rainstorms and windstorms. And she likes the shade, I guess. She won't go in the sun very often. So that gives her some shade all day long here, actually. See, because that little shade by the water, and as soon as that goes out from the sun, as soon as the sun moves, we get all the shade from the wall here. So that protects her, and that gives her shade right next to the raised bed there behind the food. And she does her little dust bathing over there in the shade. So she's got plenty of room, and it's big enough for the new chicks as well. I'm just a little bit worried about the current container they're in. It's a little small for 4. So I'm going to work on that for a while. Try to get that heater out of there and work on using the lamp instead. The lamp gets hotter than you would think. I just used some of these light bulbs that came out of this torch lamp here, and they they heat up hotter than you think. So I don't know, didn't even have to buy a heating lamp. I just used some old light bulbs. But this is my setup, and Elsie's just gonna play around. I'll put her back, and then I've got some shopping to do, so I'll catch you all later. Once again, thanks for watching. It's my pleasure to do this. It's my little hobby, and if you like it, subscribe, share, and comment. If you have any suggestions, like I said, I'm starting out. Got a lot of views on my last video, and I appreciate that. You guys are the best. And thanks again. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.